Nobody literally give an F about anybody these days. We are in that perilous time. We're in the end time, guys. Nobody cares about anybody. And then you wonder why the world is so broken. I've always been this person that cares about the world. I care about global warming. I care about disaster. I care about everything. I care about a lot of things. Like I'm carrying the weight of the world in my head that I literally stop caring about myself. And since the rate of dollar, I think the rate of dollar to naira right now is 1,600 or above. That's how insignificant naira is right now. So if you can start a YouTube channel and earn from it, then good. Though my intention of starting a YouTube channel was to speak out, and I haven't been able to do that until today because my YouTube channel is about food, side hustles, and stuff. This is the first time in my YouTube channel I'm coming out to say something about myself because I struggle because I'm like, what if I come out and say something and somebody that knows me come and view it? They're gonna judge me, and I don't care. I'm a single mother. I'm a single mother. If you're trying to start your YouTube channel, start, guy. Start, girl. You can do it. You can ask yourself, what do I want to do? What do I want my channel to be about? Because most of the times, many people are not being heard. Where I come from, the country I am right now, in fact, everything is hard in this country. I'm from Nigeria. And if you're in Nigeria, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying right now. In fact, Nigeria is in a state of what I don't know. In fact, we have two currency. We have the old and the new currency, and it's getting to a year or over a year now. We are using that same currency. The price of food in the market is like it's at the roof. In fact, if you hold 1,000 naira, you don't even know what you're going to buy with 1,000 naira. In fact, you can't cook a pot of soup with 1,000 naira. Now, I'm even talking about a pot of soup. In fact, buying soft drink and bread to even eat, even gari that is supposed to be the cheapest thing that you can afford in Nigeria, you can't afford it currently. That's why I say YouTube will probably save my life because YouTube payments comes in dollars. Being on YouTube will probably save my life. I mean literally, and I mean every word of it. And it might sound extreme to some people, but don't judge me. Being my type of person, I'm very shy. I'm a very shy person. Like, in fact, being on camera makes me nervous. Or being in front of any crowd make me nervous. And me gravitating towards a part of me that I really want to come out. I want to be heard. I have a story that I want the world to hear. But then I just feel like I'm not in the right frame of mind to actually be that person. I'm not in the right state of mind to actually speak out. And I have a lot of things to say. I grew up in a very dysfunctional family. Like, I'm not ashamed to say it. I was not born with a silver spoon. And I've always had this mindset. I'm trying to like make something out of my life. I'm trying to like think beyond where I am right now. And there's something I started recently, manifesting your dream life. And I think it's a mental thing. Yes, I have this goal set aside. I have this ambition that I really want to achieve. But then there are so many things, there are so many distractions, society, family, country that they're kind of like dragging me back. My channel is about side hustles. I educate people on side hustles they can do. I'm a chef, so side hustles that you can do from home and make money. It got to a point that I was like, how can I make money without even struggling that much? Because it's almost like anything physical you try to do is almost stressing, and you need manpower, you need a lot of resources to do it. Then I start thinking of how about online. But then online right now is very, very saturated. But being a chef has made me to want to do something that anybody can do from their home. So if you want to know what my channel is all about. The side hustles I teach in my channel. You can check my side hustle playlist. Anyway, I think I'm digressing from the main topic we here. Anyways, YouTube will literally save my life, and I mean every word of it. I mean every word of it. Like I said, I'm a shy person. Like, and I can be very polite. Just imagine someone asking for your number, a guy asking for this, a guy you would literally not give your number to, but then you're so ashamed not to give the person your number because you feel, oh, I don't want to embarrass him. See, let me just say, you can be so polite to a fault that you know that this person is actually saying something wrong, but then you're so polite that you don't want to let them know that you don't want to give them your number. But then, okay, that's how polite I am. So being on camera, like I'm literally trying to embrace that side of me, being okay being on camera, talking about myself, talking about my experience, what I've been through. We're in a generation, or let me say, we're in a century whereby people come online to show how good their life is, how perfect their life is, and when people come online to cry on camera, people judge them and say, "Oh, yeah, what a pathetic person. She's so pathetic. She has not dealt with her childhood trauma." But I'm very sure there are good people out there that won't judge you by coming out to speak out. Because I know there are people out there that will kind of understand because they have the same story and they've not been able to come out to say it. But I hope that this gives you that courage to come out, to be you, to show yourself. I've always been a person that I want to be heard. I grew up not being heard. Like I said, I grew up in a dysfunctional, like very dysfunctional family. Like up to now, I don't really relate with my family that much. It's almost like I'm surviving all by myself. If I should get broke right now, I'll tell you, I will tell you, I have nobody to like, okay, please, can you please pay me out the stuff? I'm standing for myself, by myself. And I just hope that I can keep this up. Oh, and it's almost like a pattern. I just feel like it's becoming a pattern because the same thing happened to my mom. My mom was a single mother. My dad was never there. And right now, I'm a single mother. And his dad isn't there. And I just feel like I'm the yoke breaker. I just feel like if I don't do it, then my generation is going to suffer. If I don't stand up for myself, if I don't break the circle of trauma, this circle of misery in this family, then my generation is going to suffer it. Being an empath is not even easy at all because you have your own problem that you have to deal with. You have your own crisis, but then you find yourself trying to solve other people's problem. You find yourself trying to be there for other people. I don't know how it works, but I don't know why I'm like that. Like sometimes I just wish I'm not like that. Sometimes I just wish I don't care about other people. But then I find myself in this circle of caring, in this circle of wanting love and attention that I never get, and it affects me even in relationship too. Like I'm this girl that believes in love. Like I so much believe in love. I so much believe in humanity. I so much want to care for people. I so much want to be there for other people, but then I forget how to care for myself. But being in YouTube right now, I'm gravitating towards a part of me that wants to like embrace myself. I want to be heard. I want to speak out because I know there are some other people there that wouldn't judge me by my past, that wouldn't judge me by who I am. I'm a single mother and I'm going to say this out loud because it's almost like I tried to get into a relationship and then the person I tried to be with is kind of like judging me by my past. Do you know my past? Do you know what I have to dealt with? Do you know what I had to overcome? You have no idea. But then I find myself trying to explain myself over and over again. I'm not hiding it anymore. In fact, I don't even try to hide it. I'm just hoping one day I find someone that is not shallow minded, that has a broad perspective about life to understand that life could happen to anyone. I'm the most decent, nicest person you will ever meet, and the realest. I'm not gonna like. It's not pride. It's not pride. I'm saying it as it is. But then when you try to be truthful to people, when you try to be yourself, when you try to tell them that this is not how it is, just before you explain yourself, they are going to judge you and they're going to make you feel like you're over it. Your life is literally over. I've never been comfortable talking about myself, but now the first time I'm going to say it on camera. Sometimes I just feel like I might never get out of the situation I am in because I feel like God forgives me for my past mistake, even though I'm the victim. But then I feel that people is going to always judge me for my past. They're always going to condemn me and say you're not going to be good enough for anybody. But I'm saying this in front of people that might know me or in front of people that don't know me. I'm coming out of it. I'm going to manifest my dream life with the power of my mind because I have always have this in me that I could be something. I can be something. But I won't let you judge me and make me feel like I don't want happiness. I don't want love. I don't want joy. I'm going to be successful. I will be successful. And I'm not even just saying it. I mean it. Anyway, back to the topic. You see someone, you ask them, are you okay? They just tell you, yes, I'm fine. Yes, I'm okay. In fact, that's the most untrue statements that everybody use. You see someone drowning, you see someone hungry, starving, naked, unhealthy. You know they are not okay. And then you ask them, are you okay? Then they tell you, yes, I'm okay. Because do you know when you tell people you're not okay, they don't even care anyways. You go on your status, you post, you tell them how you feel, you tell them what you're going through. In fact, nobody's gonna come and ask you, oh, are you okay? So everybody knows nobody is okay. And then so they just like, yes, I'm fine. Because if I tell you I'm not fine, what are you gonna do about it? If I tell you I was hungry, are you gonna feed me? If I tell you my rent is due and I don't have money to pay, are you gonna give me the money to pay my rent? But I know I should care about myself, but then I can't care about myself more than the way I care about what's happening around me. And the world is in a state of disaster because everybody cares about themselves. Because when they were down, when they were in a hard time in their life, nobody cared about them. So when they get to that point in their life that they are stable, they don't want to care about anybody anyways because they're like, who cared for me when I needed them? Nobody was there for me when I needed them. But I'm saying this on camera out loud. I'm gonna get to a point in my life that I'm gonna be so stable. I'm gonna be financially free that I'm gonna care about everybody around me. And I'm not just saying this for the camera, and I mean it. It's gonna get to a point that I'm going to have everything I need, everything I've always wanted, and I'm gonna care about every single person that comes to my life because it has always been in me. I found myself at the age of 15 caring about everybody. It didn't start, it started manifesting when I was 15. That's when I started going to orphanage home, hospitals. I find myself doing 3 days dry fasting, praying for people in the hospital, saving up money to buy provision for people in the hospital. At that age, that was 2010. And then I wonder, I thought maybe maturing, me becoming an adult, I'll start minding my business and not caring about the world. I thought I would start like, okay, ah, adulthood na scam. Oh. Nobody's gonna care about you. Okay, now I have to start caring for myself because I know nobody's coming to save me. Nobody's coming to help me. But then I realized the more I grow, the more I care about the world. The more I grow, the more I care about people. It's just in me then. Because I thought maybe it's because I'm being childish. That's why I'm caring about people. That's why I'm doing charity work and stuff. But then I realized the more I grow, the more I care. In fact, I can sometimes I try to stop myself from not caring. It got to a point that I can't pass somebody on the street without, like, somebody that is begging on the street without giving the person money. And then it hits me so hard. Nobody was there for me. Family was not there. The only person I thought would be there for me, that I thought should be there for me, was my sister. And up till now, I'm finding it so hard. I've forgiven her. If only she know how much she has hurt me. In fact, the father of my child didn't hurt me that much. And I will tell you, he hurt me that much. But then I don't really care that much anymore than the way I care about how my sister hurt me. We're just doing number. I and my elder sister. My mom had us just you. In fact, I was giving birth to outside my father's house because my father, you know, drove my mom away before she gave birth to me. In fact, my mom didn't even know she was pregnant with me. If not, my mom would have one child. But then, so that's why each time my mom hates to see me cry. Each time she sees me crying, it breaks her. And sometimes I try not to tell her everything about myself because I'm a very emotional person. And that's the more reason why I don't want to even go into any relationship because I easily get hurt. Like I'm just I don't know if it's the Indian movie I watched while growing up because I just believe in all this fairy tale love, all this, romantic love and stuff. I believe love is beyond sex and you know, I just I just want something deep, something real with someone. I don't want to digress too much into love, but seriously, I just find myself not being loved by anybody, not being loved by my own father before my mom gave birth to me. In fact, I will tell you now, my mom is the only person in the world that truly loves me. My mom is the only person that truly, genuinely loves me. And I really want to succeed because of her. I really want to break through this trauma because of her. I found myself in a point in my life that I cried 2 years straight. I cried 2 years straight in my life. And the person that caused me does so much pain. You know, when you think that, oh God, I struggled growing up, I struggled as a child, nobody cared for me. Okay, I'm I'm gonna find someone to, relieve me of this pain. Then you think you can find it with a man. I never had a father figure. I never had a man figure in my life growing up. So I felt that if I could be this perfect girl, if I could be this good girl for any man, then he's going to really love me and appreciate me. But then I found myself in a situation where the man wants me so much that he doesn't want to let me go because he's this toxic and he just wants me around. No, I need, like, in fact, I'm actually ashamed to say what I did for a man on camera, like, because now looking back, and realizing that I did this much for a man because I felt that maybe my mom wasn't perfect enough. That's why my dad did what he did to her. I felt that if my mom could be the perfect wife, maybe our family would be together. Maybe I would have a perfect family right now and I'll be living my best life. So that made me have this illusion of becoming the perfect wife, the perfect girl, the perfect woman for any man. But then if you haven't got to the point that you deal with yourself, nobody's gonna come save you, guy. Nobody's gonna come relieve your pain. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my journey. I'm proud of where I am right now. I'm making progress in my life. Like I know that I'm making progress in my life, even if nobody sees it. But at this point, I'm trying to manifest who I am. I'm trying to manifest who I am inside because I know that I'm somebody inside, but I can't make people see that. I haven't been able to make people see that because I'm like, I meet new people and I'm like, I wish they can see what I see about myself. Sometimes I look at the mirror and I'm like, I know who I am. Like, I see who I am. I dream about who I want to be. But then people treat you some type of way that you doubt if you are worth something. But I'm on a journey right now. I'm on a journey of self discovery. I'm on a journey of self manifesting. I want to manifest what I see when I close my eyes to the word. And I'm going to make people say it. I'm not doing it for people. I'm not trying to become somebody because of people. I'm trying to become somebody because of myself. Because I need to prove to myself that I'm worth what I feel that I really worth. I'm done. I'm done trying to make people see me. I'm done. I'm done trying to prove myself to anybody. Something happened. Something happened. I don't know. I don't know if I should share this, but I'm gonna try to make it look nice. There's this guy. I've always been this person. I'm going to tell myself that I'm not going to date. I'm not going to date anybody. I'm going to try my best not to date anybody. No, 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 I'm not going to date anybody. In fact, I struggle not to date anybody because I'm this kind of person that I love too much. I love deeply. If I love someone, in fact, because I just want them to gravitate what I gravitate towards me. But then I end up not getting it. I'm like, it's not me being needy. Yes, I grew up without the love of a father. I grew up without love. Yes, that's why. Oh, she's not love at home. That's why she's looking for love. Say that all you want. But I've always found myself in a situation whereby I've always been looking for love from a young age. I've always been looking for attention. I don't want a man to see me and then see sex. I don't want a man to see me and see me as a sex object. I've, in fact, I'll be 30 next month, and it's like, okay, next month is August, right? Okay, on September I'll be 30. And I'm telling you, I'm yet to see what true love looks like. I'm yet to see what true love feels like. So young. I've always wanted to know what true love feels like. So young that I made mistake. I made the biggest mistake of my life. But I won't call having a child a mistake because I was never a loose girl. I was never going about misbehaving. And that's what marvels me. That's what makes me feel so bad about myself because I'm like, I, I've always been a good girl. I've always been the good girl. Like, why bad things keep happening to me? Like, is it that the world is so broken that they don't care if you're good anymore? And that's why I can't do what other girls are doing. I can't do it. I don't know what other girls are doing, but I would like to think that I can do what they are doing because I see their result. They're having results. Like, imagine having family advise you that use what you have to get what you want. And me, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. It's not just in my blood. Okay, let's just leave religion out of it. Apart from my love for God, I just don't know how to use what I have to get what I want. In fact, before I can even accept any man in my life, I have to love you to even accept you, to even, touch me or something. So I know I'm digressing again, but I tell you, the world is broken. The world is broken to the point that people like me don't see ourselves heading anywhere. But I'm going to prove to the world that you can be good, you can be kind, and you still make it. You can be loving, you can be truthful, you can be real, and still make it. I'm not going to let what I see happening online, what I see happening around me, make me believe that there's no redemption for the word. I'm going to create a word so big around me that I'm going to believe that this reality that I have in my head can come to manifestation. This reality of the word I see so big, so beautiful, can come to realization. I'm going to make that dream a reality. And if you want to start your channel because you want to be heard, then this is the right time to start. Forget about your shyness. Forget about being afraid to speak out. Forget about, oh, what if they judge me? What if people that know me find my video and then judge me? Forget about it. These same people are not going to care about you when you're drowning. These same people are not going to care about you when you are broke, when you are broken. These same people are not going to care about you. Start, see yourself just the way God sees you. Today is Sunday. I'm supposed to be in church, and somehow I can go to church. And I just feel like I'm going to say this. And for the first time, I'm going to say it out loud, unapologetically me. I'm going to say this. I am broken, but I'm not going to be broken forever, because I'm going to come out of all the shackles the world tries to, hold me with. So if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe, because I teach young women and men too on side hustles they can do to make money online. That's what my channel is all about, guys, because I believe in women empowerment. Feminism is often misinterpreted. They think feminism is like a woman that hates men and don't like to shave. But no, feminism is like equal rights. Don't give your power to a man that doesn't deserve it. Don't give your power to a man that you don't see yourself anymore. Don't give your power to, in fact, don't let a man make you do what you don't want to do. In fact, don't let anybody make you do what you don't want to do because you want to please them, because you feel that. In fact, you're going to do what they want you to do, and at the same time, they are still not going to appreciate you doing what they want you to do. Be yourself. Be selfish. But selfish to care more about yourself. I got to a point in my life that I was caring about people so much that I forgot how to care for myself. Like, it's almost like, oh, I don't want to be rude. Oh, I don't want them to feel. In fact, I would somebody would do something wrong. Instead of me to like tell them that, oh, what you did is wrong, I'll be feeling bad to tell them that, oh, I don't want them to feel bad about themselves. Now, this is from a place of brokenness, because I've always been this broken person. In fact, what happened to me was meant to shut me up, was meant to like make me not want to speak out, or to make me feel timid. I've always loved music, because I just feel like music speaks to me. It's just like maybe I'm going through a very bad time, and then I just hear this song. It's kind of like speaks to me. It's kind of like speaks to me in a way that nobody would understand how much it speaks to me. Come out of that shackle that the word was meant to like cage you until you die. Some people are going to live a miserable life till they die. Some people are not going to be able to fight their childhood trauma. What I went through was a childhood trauma, and it's kind of like trying to define my future. But I say today in this video that I'm coming out of that shackles, and I'm going to come out victorious, and I'm going to win. If you want to join this club, I'll call it a club. I call it the feminist hood, though. Manifesting your dream life with the power of your mind. You can actually achieve that thing you want to achieve if you only believe. It's just like a wave. It's just like you gravitating towards positive things. You thinking, telling your mind that I'm going to make money, I'm going to be healthy, I'm going to live my best life, I'm going to be successful, I'm going to overcome my childhood trauma. And then I tell you, the word nature has a way of bringing this thing to you.